Hey, it's Ronnie. I need my light on. Oh, hey, I got it. This is my old 84 Ford with a 89 six-cylinder motor in it, and a cluster mess that I got cheap with the oil leaks. It was overheating. Well, not overheating, it was running way too warm, and I changed the thermostat, and I did that the other night, and the original 84 Ford six-cylinder or V8 did not have one of these thermally activated clutches on cooling fan, and they never had cowling. Yeah, see, there's nothing around it. It's just the fan and radiator. This is supposed to lock. Oh yeah, there goes my frickin' LEDs that are motion sensors. This is supposed to lock up when it has heat of 170 degrees. Well, it does, but it's not. But I tack welded it. After I replaced the thermostat and stuff, it wasn't no fun. After work, outside, because it was like 42, and I worked on stuff today, I'll show you. But yeah, this is a thermally activated clutch fan. So when you start it, it don't spin till 170 degrees comes through your radiator, hits here. Warms this up, then it locks this up, okay? And that will be, the thermostat's 195. So it warms up faster, and then it's supposedly cheaper on economy. But this is like an 89 motor. That was beat to death that they put in here with a 1977 ignition system and a 1989 harness, and they put a computer on it, and it's never had a computer on it, and they hooked up anyway. Look at this mess. But I got it where it all works. I'll straighten it out next year. But yeah, like 65 bucks for this piece. Well, it kept running warm, so I did everything, normal stuff, because this don't have any codes or anything. You just got to figure it out. So I got my wire welder out, and I tack welded down here. In between, this is aluminum, and it's aluminum down there, but I just put a couple spots where it's stuck into this little fins right here, little knobs. You could wiggle it, but then when I started it, it would spin the fan immediately and keep spinning it like this old vehicle is supposed to do. And no more heating problem. And now you see it broke loose. But apparently you're running welding electricity through this thermal sensor thing that's got clutch pads in it. Warmed it up enough it started to move again. But yeah, I'm going to try to find the old 75 on up to 84 that just has a straight fan that you can't turn it unless the whole motor's turning. Yeah, you get my drift? But yeah, I got this all figured out. That is called diagnostics. And the thermostat was hanging closed. And I got diagnostic. I'm losing oil. Well, look right here. Yeah, valve cover gasket leaking, running down the back, leaving drippies on the floor. But yeah, this is a $450, $500 project I've been working on for years, and it gets with four-wheel drive, and it gets me where I need to go. I don't have to impress anybody. Now, diagnostics on the Kia. Told you the Kia was down again. 8 days for the parts. Oh, see if I can squirt through here. Oh, it's not. Yeah, it's cold tonight. There's the part. The fan, cooling fan, the radiator exploded. Yeah, and it's an aftermarket radiator. When I bought it 20 some years ago, it was smashed in here, and the radiator was busted and the condenser for the AC. And I bought it aftermarket, and after 15 years, like 5 years ago, it started seeping. Because these are aluminum and they're pressed. They're not soldered. They got a O-ring in here underneath. Plastic against aluminum. See? See these little, it started leaking around here. And after, 5 years ago, I took a vice grip, ground the ends off where I could re-crimp this because there's just a rubber seal in there. If they'd make it silicone and do it right, they'd last forever. But no, use rubber, just like rubber valve cover gaskets. They take a dive every 5 years. But yeah, my lights are going off again. But you see that? I crimped all these all the way around that I could get to. And all the front, well, in front of the garage while I was scanning for transmission codes or anything after I got the transmission piece down here that shipped range sensor done. You see, look at what happened. Antifreeze here, yeah, it didn't blow out the front here where it would have came out. Now I had the fucker exploded. The whole seal blew out the whole width of the radiator. This is old original cooling fan. This is an aftermarket that's got higher output. Because after 408,000 miles and almost in 20 years, stuff blows up. But yeah, it hadn't really been seeping, but I noticed still drips. All of a sudden, I was happy. It blew up right in front of my garage door while I was scanning for transmission codes to make sure all that was working. Because I can get a few on my scanner on this 98. This baby, I was just idling and scanning with live data and poof, and steam everywhere. Yeah, it blew the whole thing out all the way along. It just pouring out water. As you can see, all the wet junk. Well, I got that taken apart today because that was a week ago. Oh, yeah, and antifreeze and stuff on electronics and connectors ain't good either. If it would have blew out the front, that would have been a lot better out this way. Now, all over everything where all the electrical connectors and stuff are. So, yeah, I'm sure I'm going to have problems with that once I get it back together. Yeah, WD-40, water dispersing. It's not a lubricant, it's dispersing water, but I don't know how good it disperses antifreeze in the water. Oh, we'll find out because I'm going to have to soak every connector I can find, or I'm going to get like grounded voltage or something to these connectors because it was just splashing everywhere. That's an easy diagnostic. When it blows up right in front of you, and you can see it happening when you run out and open the hood quick like this was doing. That's easy diagnostic. And then you need computers to diagnose stuff. And I said this was a little irate little jobber down there that I got that diagnosed and got the right parts, got it fixed. But yeah, I can't complain. That radiator was dead meat 15 years ago. I made another 5 years by just re-squeezing it. It wasn't a lifetime warranty. Well, limited lifetime. Something from 1998. They figured a lifetime is maybe gonna be 3 more years from now, and it lasted 15 before it even started seeping. And Uber's cheapest one I could find. Cool breeze. But yeah, that's the key eraser without a radiator. But that's a condenser for the AC, and all is soaked. Antifreeze everywhere. I'm going to have electrical codes even on this old one, but I'm going to soak everything down with WD-40, every connector, before I put it back together. And that's water dispersing, and I think maybe it'll break down the antifreeze molecules too and let it not short out. There you go. Okay. Yeah, the worst place it could happen is right here over all the electrical connectors, basically on 95% of the engine and transmission. But yeah, I ordered a radiator over a week ago. It said 8 days to get it, which would have been Friday, but it ain't here. It's supposed to be here tomorrow, so I'm going to put that in tomorrow. It's supposed to be 48 degrees. So that'll be cool when you have to use my wood burner. But yeah, that's easy to diagnose a problem like that. Your radiator ain't got no antifreeze in it, your water temp gauge is going up, and you got steam all over, and you open the hood and there's antifreeze shooting through the radiator all over your motor. I said it's going to be fun to try to get that all cleaned up and dried out where I don't have any electrical shorts, but it's cool. Yeah, there you go. And I got, that's the part off the pickup. Yeah, I'm low on area with this big pickup and the Kia in here. But yeah, there you go. It's all good. Everything's working. I got it all figured out. But yeah, for some reason that thermal clutch on the pickup is working again now after I hooked the welder to it and ran a bunch of electricity through it, spot welded it. Yeah, it fixed the 3 was right. Now all of a sudden it seems to be working again, but I'm gonna try to find the old 84, down to 69 straight fan and the hub and no clutch junk. When you're getting 11 miles a gallon, it's not going to matter on mileage or horsepower, okay? That's from like an 89 where you had these, you get every little bit when it ain't pulling the fan. It's less horsepower drawn, so you get a little more economy. Junk! I want this thing to cool all the time. If it's not getting warm enough in the winter, you take a piece of cardboard and stick in front of the radiator. The poor man rednecks frickin' winter front piece of cardboard. Watch the temp come up where it's at, and you know your vehicle, you know how much air to leave, and you're good. It's supposed to be a couple degrees below 0 again in 2 days. Hopefully I'm driving the Kia Racer by then. My radiator for that is supposed to be here tomorrow. We'll see. All right, man. That's how you diagnose stuff. This one's been a little troubling. And no computer stuff to look at. This one has computer stuff, and it didn't show nothing that, except your regular gauge on the dash. Ooh, she's running hot. Really? Yeah. Radiator exploded right in front of my garage door. Gods and the angels are watching out for me. If that would have blew up on the way home, it would have been a $150 bill to tow my car home. Yeah. Blew up right in front of my garage door while I was idling, scanning stuff. Right where it's safe. I like it when that happens. If something's going to go poof, have it go poof right at your house. It's awesome. Thank you, gods and my angels. All right, man. Peace. Love. Have a heart. Have a heart. Don't take no shit from naysayers. And yeah, diagnosing stuff. You have to have a brain. You got to be able to see what's going on. Some are easy. Some are difficult. Knowledge is knowledge is knowledge is knowledge. Not paper knowledge. Experience. Experience of using scanners to do things. Experience to seeing what's happening in front of you or just happened or the results of what happened to diagnose stuff. And not just automobiles. Lifetime. Well, something went wrong. Here's the effect. Find the cause. I said, cause and effect, bunny ears -1. There's an effect. If everything's working correctly, it's all cool. And then all of a sudden, there's an effect, and shit don't work. Then you got to find the cause. It's not cause and effect. It's the effect and the cause. And all the engineers and MIT scumbags and everybody in tech schools are taught cause and effect, cause and effect. Now, if everything's working, there's no cause to affect the damn thing. Get it? Yeah, I love you. Take care. I will be back. I'll let you know when I get the Kia Racer going. Hopefully tomorrow evening after work. Because it's supposed to be like 48. And I won't have to fire up the wood burner. Love y'all. Thanks for watching. Take care. Don't take no shit from naysayers. Be you. But don't be mean. And don't lie to anybody. But don't take no shit from communist scumbags either. Love you all, man. Ciao. Love you.